So in 99% of the cases that you are making a video to upload to YouTube, yes, your video probably sucks. But there is that 1% chance that your video does not suck, it is only your delivery that sucks. So in this video, I'm going to let you know how to differentiate and how to know if your video sucks or not. There is indeed a method to the madness. If you are new around here, I make videos about social media topics, my filmmaking gigs and the behind the scenes of those, and filmmaking tips. So if you would like more content just like this, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to never miss a video. So you have your video idea, right? You think that this is an amazing idea, it's a really great idea for YouTube, and you think that people would really enjoy watching this type of video. So that's a great start. You need that drive and confidence to be able to pull off this video idea off, or any idea for that matter. Next, you have to think about two other very, very important things before anything else. Can you picture a thumbnail for this video? What would the image of that thumbnail look like to you? Is it a bunch of things compiled into one image, or is it one or two big things compiled into the image? One of these has a very distinct representation and the other is not going to get that many clicks from people. I'll give you a second to see if you can guess which one it is. Have you guessed it yet? If you guess it is a thumbnail with one or two big objects within the image, you are completely right. On YouTube, you really don't have a choice, but you need to make your thumbnail presentable. And what presentable means is big, bold, something that pops, something that someone can see and have no trouble distinctifying. You need to be able to make your thumbnail really easy to understand. Think about this. Most people will be on their phones when they are scrolling through YouTube and the endless content that is uploaded every single day. Most of these thumbnails are probably pretty bad, but a lot of them are really good and a lot of them are getting a lot of views. What you need to do is be able to have your thumbnail pop up with the other great thumbnails or bad thumbnails and have it compete. This is about competition. You're trying to compete for that click by the audience member. And I did mention two things that are very important in the situation. Can you guess what it is? Watch time. That is the second most important thing on YouTube. How long are people clicking on your video? Clicking, that didn't make any sense, hold on. How many people that scroll over your video are actually choosing to click on it? And those people that click on your video, how long are they staying to watch the entire thing? Think about it this way. The shorter your video is and the longer that people watch it, that doesn't really count. The longer your video is and the longer people stay to watch it, that is great. If you upload a 10-minute video and people are staying to watch that for 5 to 7 minutes, that is amazing. On average, you want people to watch half or more of your video. And if you upload a 10-minute video and they watch 1 to 3 minutes of it, that's not that good. For some reason, people are deciding that your video indeed sucks. And it could be within the editing, it could be something that you said, or a dull moment. It's your job to figure out which one of these happened in your video and change that for the next one. If you had that video where people stayed for most of it, well, keep doing what you were doing. It might sound like common sense, right? Or like easier said than done. It definitely is. And most of the time it's not common sense. There is something that you can look at to study this and change what you can in your videos to make them better, and it's called average view duration. It is that little graph that pops up after a couple of days of each upload where it shows you a dip or a spike or a steady watch time. View duration. Those dips and spikes and the flatlining of that graph is exactly what you can pay attention to in order to see what is good about your video and what is bad. Now, if you are kind of in the phase of testing this out and you don't really have a very, very niched topic of videos that you upload, well, your video duration or your average view duration might be a little bit lower on percentage. It might be 15% or 20% or something like that. While it is important, it is not that important in this type of situation. You really just want to be paying attention to how long people stayed, because as long as people are staying for longer than the last video, if that minute count is going up, then that's a good thing. That is pretty much all that YouTube cares about, is are people clicking on your video and how long are they staying for your video. You want people to stay on your video as long as possible. On the other hand, if you have paid attention to both of these things that are most important on YouTube and it's still not working, your video does indeed suck. Now, I didn't say the video idea sucks. The video idea might be great, but the video idea is just as important as the execution behind it, and how are you executing it for that manner. It's the same reason why a creator like Mr. Beast can, just a few years ago, upload a video that was in his bedroom just like this, and have it get a bunch of views, and upload something about giving away an island that is worth $800,000, and have it skyrocket as well. Both video ideas were great. The way that he executed them were great as well. Whether he's just standing in front of a camera like this and talking to his audience, he is saying the right things and leading them in the right path that is making them feel valued. valued or entertained, or they got what they came to see, or something like that. So, if people are not clicking on your video or watching it for as long as they should be, think about how you can change that. Make your thumbnails larger in terms of what is actually in them. Take out anything small, because, I mean, I have bad vision as well in some cases. I'm nearsighted. I think I'm nearsighted. Most people are not going to be able to see something tiny within a tiny thumbnail on their phone. So pick what is most important about that video and make it huge. Make it so that when people scroll over that thumbnail, they have no choice but to understand what they are looking at. One of the things that I did not mention that is equally as clickable is the title. That goes hand in hand with the thumbnail. Try and see what you can switch around about your next video. How can you tell the story in a different way from the beginning, middle, and end of the video? If people are leaving early on, maybe try and put something valuable or exciting at the beginning of the video. That way when they click on it, they've already gotten a piece of the pie that they clicked for in the first place. Now you just have to keep fighting for their attention. If this video deemed that your YouTube videos suck, well, I hope that it was helpful in some sort of way. I hope you have enjoyed, have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.